The following segment is sponsored by LawCall.
This is NBC 15 Law Call.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Law Call. Thanks so much for staying up with us. I'm Andrea Ramey. Joining me is personal injury attorney Bill Eiland. And Bill, during football season, which is upon us tonight, we do things a little bit differently. We don't do the full 30 minutes of Law Call. We do kind of an abbreviated version because we come on a little bit later. But
right.
Doesn't mean that you don't make yourself available to viewers who have legal questions.
Sure, absolutely. We'll be here every Sunday night. Again, it will be an abbreviated version, but we'll be here every Sunday night. And then also on Monday, every Monday morning at 9 a.m., you can call my office. The entire staff will be dedicated to answering any question that you have. It doesn't matter what the topic is. And just give us a call, and it says from 9 to 10. You're welcome to call us, at all hours of the day, but that's when everybody's attention is going to be focused on these phones to answer any questions, and just call our office at 666-1212. And then every Monday at noon, I'll be here around 12:15, 12:20 for a live law call where I'm taking your questions live.
All right. And, when people call you and they're injured, how do you know that they have a legitimate case?
Well, sometimes you don't until you just got to go through the the elements of what makes a good case and what does not make a good case. And the first thing that you have to do, so when you hear the word negligence means somebody made a mistake. And so it means that someone did something that they shouldn't have done, or they didn't do something that they should have done. And then also, did they did they have a duty to you? And so, in other words, you have a duty not to run a red light, and if you hit somebody, then you failed that duty. And if you caused someone's injuries, and then also were any damages, fancy word for were you hurt, or was the other person hurt? And so what you have to do is look at all that, and you don't really know until you get into the meat of the case, find out, was there negligence? Because a lot of times it's an old he said, she said, she pulled out, no, he pulled out. And so you have to just go through the facts and circumstances. And then the biggest thing, obviously, is the injuries. And so you have to look at what the injury caused or what the accident caused, and then you can start gauging then what the value of that case is.
So lots to dig in there to determine if they have a case. Well, let's get to the phone lines. We've got Martin on the line. Hey there, Martin. What's your question tonight?
Hey, Martin.
I went to the hospital to get one toe, my big toe, taken off. When they put me to sleep and I woke up, he cut all of my toes off my foot.
Lord.
There I got a half a foot trying to walk on, and the fractures from that foot, they crawled up inside my skin, and I couldn't walk on that foot. That's when I went to calling around trying to find some lawyer that would take a case of the malpractice stuff, because they told me it can rock on for several years and no doctor gonna admit that they the one that's performed the surgery.
Right.
Yeah, that's horrific.
Yeah.
You hear about this happening sometimes.
Yeah, and you got a mess here. There's a famous case down in Florida where a guy went in to have his left leg amputated, and when he woke up, they had accidentally cut off the right leg. And so the poor fellow, when he woke up, when he went to sleep, he had two legs. When he woke up, he didn't have any legs. And so here, we would have to know more about the situation. It may have been medically necessary. I'm not sure what the doctor has told you, but when they got in to amputate that one toe, they may have seen something extremely bad that they knew that they had to do in order to, for your health. But again, without knowing the facts and circumstances and the medical bills, but keep in mind you got 2 years from the date of the incident to make a claim.
All right. Well, if folks have more questions, they can always call your office tomorrow between the hours of 9 and 10, really all day, but that's when your staff's going to be available.
Yep.
And then you will be on our new newscast tomorrow also.
I will be here answering questions live.
Taking more of your questions.
Yep.
All right. That's going to do it for us. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We will see you next Sunday night.